Thank you. Alright, good morning YouTube, or good afternoon. This is well, this is going to be like a pretty quick ride really, just to test a couple more things. I've been watching Richie Vida's wild bad tour of the USA. It's pretty good actually. Well, I enjoyed it anyway. I'll put a link below if you haven't seen it. It is worth watching. And he had a couple of videos up just before Christmas. I mean, I haven't been watching YouTube for ages, but I quite like Richie. He's alright. And he had some links up saying that he'd lost a load of footage, you know, from the end of his trip. He went on this USA trip. And it started out like in Canada. Flew over there, flew the bikes over, and then started out from Canada and went down a bit of the east coast and across America, and then back up the west coast back into Canada, and then home, I suppose. So, and he's put a number of clips up, you know, that show the journey. I mean, it's an epic journey really. So, and as I say, he had a couple of videos up saying that he'd lost a load of footage because the drive packed up, a hard drive packed up. I don't know whether he's got it back now or not. I'm presuming he did, because there is another video up there out of the series of 20. The last one still showing as private, so presumably that's got some recovered footage on it. I don't know. He'll turn it on when he's ready, I suppose. So, but yeah, it was quite interesting, and I'm just trying to remember where I'm going on this short ride. Yeah, my test today is a UV filter on the GoPro. I don't know really whether it'll make any difference. It's supposed to cut down a bit of glare, but it's been one of them days where we get you know, sun and then cloud, sun and then cloud. And it's quite nice when the sun's out, but it's also pretty variable, you know, about when that is. still, if nothing else, it provides a little bit of protection for the lens. And that was another chew on, because I tried to get one off Amazon, and when I looked up the kits they had available, the first set I ordered was really for it fitted the GoPro, but it was really for use with a drone, so it didn't have the external case fitting bits with it, so I had to try and cancel that and order the right one. But the problem is, of course, once you've set Amazon into gear, even if they haven't dispatched it, they won't let you just cancel stuff. You have to request it, and they'll dispatch it anyway if it's too far on in their system, even though they haven't dispatched it yet. So I'm waiting to find out what they do about that, really, because they said, well, you know, you can refuse delivery, send it back to us, you know, and you get a full refund, but they'll probably still charge me for the postage when they hadn't dispatched it yet. So if they'd have got into gear a bit better, then that postage charge wouldn't have been incurred anyway. It's one of them, innit? It's my fault, really. I'd ordered the wrong thing. Well, I'd ordered the right thing, but with the wrong fitting, if you know what I mean. Just being dozy. So anyway, so that's partly what I'm testing out today. It made me jump a bit then. I've not been down here for years. A good reason for that, actually. It's not a very good road. In so much as big bits of it are like single lane running only with passing lanes. It's one of those quite old country roads. Oh, what's happened here? That's more like it. Yeah, so that's like a runoff pond over there. I see. There's some birds over there. So this is Acton Trussell. I don't know if I've gone the wrong way now. So, like I say, it's a long time since I was here. No, here we go. Here's Acton Trussell. So this should be a canal up here. I think that was the river, wasn't it? This is all new build. There's a long boat there. Right. That's nice. Right. Follow him and hope he's going all the way to the main road. because again it's not so bad here. It's single lane up here though a bit, and gets quite dodgy. No, he lives here. I'll just have to take it steady, because like I say, it's quite a few years since I've been up here, and they back down here, single lane only, 60 mile an hour limit, yeah, with passing lanes. That's a passing lane. There's a bit more of one there. Anyway, yeah, it's just a short ride out, couple of tests, and put a link in for Richie. I hope he's turned up his missing data. I'm assuming he has, because like I say, he's got a series of 20 videos up. Be careful, because they do the same coming the other way. There's one up there. I can use him as a blocker if I can get behind him. And now if they're coming the other way, they've got to miss him, which isn't so bad. As long as I'm not too close, obviously, but yeah. They used to do horse training and all that out here. I don't know what it's used for now. Just a few shots of the nice countryside. It's so I've had hard drives in that pack up. I mean, one of the reasons I switched to Macs was that PCs just kept crashing all the bloody time. I got sick of it, like a lot of other people. I suppose you're paying a lot of money and then it just gets chuffed up with viruses and God knows what else, and it's crashing all over the place and you're losing your work and everything. It drives you bonkers. And when I switched to Macs, all that stopped. Although to be fair, they're not as good as they were, I don't think. I mean, I don't have the crashing problems, but you know, Macs used to wake up straight away and all that, and it used to be Windows that took ages, did what it wanted like for 10 minutes while it was shuffling all the files about on wake up. And you know, I mean, you don't really want all that, do you? You just want to use the bloody thing. Anyway, so he did send it away to various data recovery people to try and get it back, but whether he got it all back or not, I don't know. I mean, they maybe got some of it. Then, bit of a shame really, because what he was moaning about, what he lost was from Oregon upwards up the Pacific west coast of America. and it's nice up there, and Sean Smoke does a lot of vlogging up that way, and there's some beautiful countryside out that way. So anyway, let's hope Richie got it back. Like I say, I'll put a link into him. This is only like a short vlog just to try the UV filter. We've got all the clouds, the buggers. So that was it. That was a short run around YouTube and a bit of a moan. And that was what the UV filter's like. I mean, I probably can't even tell I got it on, to be honest, but we'll see. Let's see. I watched one of Graham Calvert's vlogs, and he's got a new bike. He's traded in his Susie, and he's got a little 250 dual sport, and they're quite good fun, them, you know. And he's finding it a lot more economical, and he's getting a lot more use out of it. So good luck to him. Yeah, so more lights. And yeah. Well, some sun shots to check the UV. Anyway, YouTube, that's about all I have for you today. And we'll have a look and see how that turns out. It's just nice to get out on the bike. Okay, well, I'll see you now then. Cheers.